Have you ever noticed how when someone is sick, the first thing people check is temperature or blood pressure or maybe oxygen level? But there is one vital sign that is quietly watched in the hospital, and most people don't understand how important it is. And no, it is not blood pressure, it is not heart rate, it is not temperature, it is respiratory rates. Today I'm going to tell you why it might be the most important vital sign you are ignoring. Welcome to Fibnacura, where care becomes healing. Now, what is respiratory rate? Respiratory rate is simply the number of breaths a person takes in 1 minute. For a healthy adult, it should be between 12 and 20 breaths per minute. People think it is basic because it looks simple. Breathing is controlled by a very sensitive system in your body: your brain, your blood chemistry, your heart. The moment something is off internally, your breathing reacts. It is often the first sign that something is wrong in the body. Before the blood pressure drops, before oxygen level fall, before the patient collapses, breathing changes first. An increased respiratory rate is also called tachypnea. It is not random. It can signal infections like pneumonia, early sepsis, severe anxiety, pain, metabolic problems, worsening heart failure. Sometimes oxygen saturation can still look normal while the respiratory rate is already high. This is why relying only on oxygen levels can be misleading. Let me break this down. When your body is stressed from pain, from dehydration, from infection, it either needs more oxygen or needs to remove more carbon dioxide. As you know, we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. So what does it do? It makes you breathe faster. Your breathing is like your body emergency alarm system. It reacts faster than blood pressure, faster than heart rate sometimes, faster than lab results. That is why in ICU, one of the first signs that the patient is deteriorating is an increased respiratory rate. Not drama, not panic, just faster breathing. Let's say someone comes to the hospital, the blood pressure is okay, the oxygen level is 97%, the temperature is normal, but their respiratory rate is 26. That is not normal. The patient needs attention because something is building up inside. Sometimes hours later, that same patient can crash if that sign is ignored. That is how powerful respiratory rate is. I am very sure some of you will be wondering that why does this matter outside the hospital? Even at home, this matters. If someone is breathing faster than normal, struggling to speak full sentences, using their neck or chest muscle to breathe, or breathing very slow and shallow, that is not something to ignore. Breathing changes are serious, very serious. The most misunderstood vital sign is not the loudest one, it is the quietest one. So next time when you want to know how sick somebody truly is, watch their breathing, count their breath, because respiratory rate doesn't lie. It speaks before everything else does. Thank you for spending the moment with Fibina. Remember, your health is a journey, not a rush. Take care of your body. It is the only place you live. See you next week.